The title is so clear. Not a single Muslim can tell us what Allah, their God, name means. We invite all the Muslims to participate, to show us what Allah means. We are willing to play for you any video from any Muslim you choose, explain what Allah means, and you will find that each one of them give you different answer, different definition, different. They say to you is God. We know that. I mean, I'm not asking you for his job. They say he is the creator. Well, hello. I'm not asking you what you think he can do, even though I don't believe he is a creator of anything. I'm asking, who is Allah? Which means the name which is given to Allah, he referred to himself supposedly by Allah. Or you Muslims, you call him Allah. The Muslim, they will say, no, he called himself Allah. Okay, what Allah means? Let us see our beloved friend Zakir Naik, the most educated person in history about Islam. Okay? So
this non-Muslim sister, she does not want to disclose her identity.
Welcome. Without disclosing identity, she can ask a question.
She is a student of MBA. She asks, why is Allah referred to Allah? Why not any other name?
The sister asked the question that why is Allah referred to as Allah and why not other names? The reply is given in the Quran in Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 110, where it's mentioned in the Quran, Qulidullah Abidur Rahman, Ayyamatadu Falal Asmal Husna. Say, call upon him by Allah or call upon him by Allah.
Hold on. Did you just read the verse in Arabic now? What is that? This is what the verse is saying in Arabic? Say it again, please. Hey, Arab people, listen carefully. This is your Zakir Naik, your Sheikh. If you are an Arab, die with me laughing. Look at this.
Allah, why not any other name?
The sister asked the question that why is Allah referred to as Allah and why not other names? The reply is given in the Quran in Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 110, where it's mentioned in the Quran, Qulidullah Abidur Rahman, Ayyamatadu Falal Asmal Husna.
Okay, now we will let him finish, and then we will show you that the verse he gave us proved that Muslims do not know, and Muhammad himself is a fake prophet. Again, the challenge is standing. We are playing for you how the Muslims, they go around the question. She asked you, why is called Allah? You give her a verse from the Quran saying, Allah, he says, you call him Allah, you call him Ar-Rahman. What is the answer? What is the answer? And then he says, all the good names belong to Allah. Is that including Trump? Michael Jackson? We will go to that verse he mentioned. And by the way, I will do my best to keep this video short because we want to keep it a challenge. And we will wait for the Muslims to post their answer in the comment section. And you will see not a single Muslim. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for all the Muslims from the east to the west to tell us what Allah means. Not a single one of them knew. And don't give me your own definition. If you want to give me something, say the Prophet said, this is me. Or Allah, he said, this is what my name means. Give me a reference, give me a book name, give me a page number. Don't give me your garbage. Don't tell me he is a creator. Unless your prophet says Allah means a creator, then show it to me. Now, Zakir Naik is quoting the Quran, and the verse he quoted for us proved that Muhammad is a fraud, and we will show you why.
Say, call upon him by Allah or call upon him by Rahman. By whichever.
See, you call him Allah or you call him Ar-Rahman. What is this about? When Muhammad he decided, he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. And he said, in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. This is the chapter he quote for us. When Muhammad, he said the word Ar-Rahman, the Arab, they said to him, who is Ar-Rahman? Muhammad, he have a new God name, because he never called him Ar-Rahman. And this is what I respond for a person who claimed that he is worshipping Ar-Rahman and he himself is Ar-Rahman, Rahman Al-Yamamah. So they said to Muhammad, how come you are not calling him Allah? You are adding him just a new name, saying he's Ar-Rahman. And look what Muhammad said to them. Allah told me to say that to you. Say, you call upon Allah or call upon Ar-Rahman by whatever name you call him. For him, all the name, all the beautiful names belong to him. But if you notice with me, Muhammad, since he became a prophet, until that day, he never said that word Rahman. Until the day when? Until the day the guy who worshipped the God Rahman, and he called himself Rahman Al-Yamamah, he sent him a letter saying, in the name of Rahman. So Muhammad, he said to him, in the name of Allah Ar-Rahman. Now let us show you the reference, just to show you that this Zakir Naik is a Zuzu. He do not know what he's talking about. Let us go to Zuzu reference. All of them, they are Zuzu. They have no idea. Copy paste. The religion of copy cut paste, not even copy paste. I wish it's a copy paste. It's just a copy cut. So if we go here, let us see, give me a second to open the interpretation. All right. And you can tell me to open any interpretation for you, Muslims. Remember, this is your interpretation, not me. So don't say Christian Prince is lying. I am just showing to you what you Muslims believe about this verse. Nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with it. This is what you say. This is what you wrote. This is what you explain. So don't cry and leave my beard alone. So if we go here, and let us put it on the screen for you. Give me a second. Read carefully. He kept saying in his prostration, O beneficent, O merciful. And so the idolaters said, Muhammad used to call into Allah, one Allah, and now he is calling into two gods. Allah and the beneficent. Now why the Arab they say that? I mean, do the Arab they knew what Ar-Rahman mean? They knew. Look at this. And they said, we do not know of anyone by the name of the Rahman except the Rahman of Al-Yamamah. And that is a person, the Muslim, they call him the liar. So Muhammad, he copy a name of a person. The Muslim, they call him liar. He copy his name and make him God for him. So Allah the Exalted, he revealed the verse saying, you call me Allah or you call me Ar-Rahman, all good names belong to me. So the good name was belong to the liar, and now it belongs to you. You hijack it. So here you see, when this man, Rahman al-Yamamah, I read here carefully about it. It says, after which he wrote, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The Arab idolater then commented, we know the Merciful, Ar-Rahman, we know Ar-Rahim, but we do not know who is Ar-Rahman. As a respond Allah, he said, and he revealed this word, you know. Okay. Now, where is the answer about what Ar-Rahman, what Allah mean? Why Zakir Naik is giving us a verse have nothing to do with the answer? What you gave us is a clear proof that Muhammad, he adopt any God name to make him his God so he can get more supporters. There's a group of people, they follow this man, he claimed to be a prophet, he worship a God, his name is Ar-Rahman, and he call himself Rahman too. And then you take his God name, and you put it to yourself. Now still we are waiting for the answer. Do you think Zakir Naik have an answer? But Allah said in the Quran, if you call him Allah or you call him Rahman, what does this have to do with the question? What does have to do with the question? if we go to the Quran of Allah, all right, the Quran, and then we go to an option, it's called trans what? No, not transgender, something else. Transportation. Read with me carefully in chapter 1, verse number 1 and verse number 2. Let us zoom in. This is how Muslims from Pakistan, not Pakistan, when they read the Quran for you, they sound like they knew Arabic, but they don't. They are reading this. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahimi. They don't know Arabic. They read this. But I wanted to show you this, to show you what Allah present. Look at this. Bism. This is the last I at the end. This is a kasra. It's not a letter. So forget about the things you see in the end. Bismi, Allahi. This is the I at the end. The I, letter I. This is not in the word. This is like what they call it in English. It's like a movement, like you say like you add a movement to the letter, a sound to the. It's a sound. So bism al la. Let's show you. Let's show you. Even the Muslims themselves, they admit that this is the name of their God is not Allah. Look with me. Bismi la. Here, alhamdulillah, li in Arabic mean two. So this is the first one. The first li is two. Then lah. As we said, the last I at the end is not part of the word. This is a sound. So alhamdu mean thanks. All thanks to. Li is equal to two. Lah. That is the name of their God. Any Muslim have an objection? So Muslims, they call their God. They ask any Muslim, what's your name? What God name? He says Allah. You idiot, no. It says Lah. It's in front of you. So this is why you see here in the first word Allah as written as one word, right? And then you see the second one, there's a missing alif in the beginning, a missing letter. What happened? You cannot take a letter out of the name of God. If this is a name, correct? You can take it off if it's not, it's additional. Always you cannot add some things to names, and you cannot take things from names. It's a name. So Allah in Arabic, the word al today, in Arabic today, let us type for you on the screen, equal to the, but this is in Arabic today. Al is equal to the, but in the old Aramaic and the old Hebrew, Al is a word meaning God. Al is a word mean God. So Allah mean God lah. So verse number 1 saying in the name of God lah. Verse number 2 saying the following. Alhamdulillah li lah. All thanks to lah. Now the question, who is lah? You will ask a bunch of idiots. We saw them in YouTube, including some Christians who call themselves Christians. They asked them, do the Muslim worship the moon god? He says, no, the verse in the Quran says, don't worship the moon, you idiot. The moon god is not the moon. Donkey. I mean, where those people are coming from? And this is what even Christian, they ask them questions. Be careful, Christians. Those people, they have no specialty in that field. If you go in the Quran, let us take a screenshot for this, so we do not need to write it again if we move the page. Smile, Allah. Perfect. I will go to different verse in the Quran. I remember I have to keep the video short. And this time I'm very serious. And short for me, you know, it's not going to be too short like other people when they say short. But short, I mean, compared to what Christian friends usually do. In chapter 53, you know, when they ask James White, I suppose he's a Christian, do the Muslim worship the moon god? He says, no, there's a verse that says, don't worship the moon. Idiot. Where this guy is coming from? I mean, usually people who they are bold are smart. Chapter 53, verse number 49. Look what it says. He is the Lord of Sirius. Do you understand now what the moon god mean, you idiot? So there's gods in the Arabian Peninsula. The god of the moon, the god of the sun, the god of Sirius. Muhammad saying to them, my God is Rabbu Shara or Shara. So he is the God of that planet you worship. In different chapter, Muhammad, he made it even more clear. There's a chapter, it's called Al-Najm. And he invite his cousin, Al-Najm means the star. He said to his cousin, worship Allah, the God of the Najm. He said to him, I'm not going to worship the God of the Najm. So what Muhammad, he said to him, aren't you afraid that Allah will send his dog and eat you? And we can show you the reference too, so Muslims will not say. So when Muhammad, he said, in the story when Najmu Idha Hawa, let us go back, hold on. See, the name of the chapter is An-Najm, which means the star. Allah swear by the star when it goes down. Now you see like what this is mean. I mean, what kind of God he swear by star going down? There's no stars goes down. There's no stars goes down. This is the meteor. So Muhammad, he think those are foreign stars. And Muhammad is speaking about that his God is the God of those stars. And Allah, he sent those stars to shoot the shaytan in his anus if he tried to get close to the heaven. Where we can find that reference. And by the way, you can go and read the story here about this, where Allah, where the cousin of Muhammad, he refused to believe in the God of the star, Allah. And then Muhammad, he said to him, aren't you afraid Allah will send you his dog to eat you? And yes, my friends, Allah, he has a dog and he will eat you. And this is the link, and this is the reference, and this is Tafsir At-Tabari. Lucy wanna debate me? Is that the name of a poo-poo, like a dog or something? Lucy, get your sheikh to debate me, Lucy. I have no time for Lucy's. Chapter 22, verse number 4, page number 493. All right? So he said to him, worship the God of the star. He said, I'm not going to worship him. He said to him, aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? And if you use Google Translation, you will see what I'm talking about, brother. Dog? Does God have a dog? He will eat you, brother. Is it a big dog? Be aware not to be eaten by the dog of Allah. Muhammad said to his cousin. So why you don't disbelieve in the star, in the God of the star? Huh? His cousin, he said, I don't want to believe in the God of the star. I don't want to be pagan like you. Muhammad tried to scare him. He says, aren't you afraid that Allah will send you his dog to eat you? What a great cult. Now, Muhammad claimed that his God is the one who appeared with those stars. This is why Muhammad, he says, Allah, he come down every third of the night. In the third part of the night, coming down to the lowest heaven, where the stars are located. Remember, the Quran says clearly that the stars are located in the lowest heaven. In case you don't have a good memory, we can refresh your memory. In chapter 67, it says, verse number 5, and we adorned the lowest heaven with lamps, and we made such lamps as missiles to drive away the shaytan. Do you see why the lamps are made for? Shaitan, he live in the earth, and Allah, he shoot the shaitan in his anus if he tried to get close to Allah. But now why shaitan he do that? What Allah is trying to do, he is protecting his security, because shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah. Pure science. Chapter 15, verse number 18. Star Wars movie. Allah is shooting the shaitan, and shaitan screaming his anus is burning. Shaitan and star going inside your anus. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion? And they say to us Quran and science and the garbage. Now going back to our topic, all evidence lead us that Muslims, they worship a God. They themselves do not know what they are worshipping. They are just copy-paste. They have no idea what they are worshipping. And this is why none of them dare to call me and says, I want to debate you. Let us see who is the one who have the right information or not. They don't dare, because whatever they say, they will be humiliated with their ignorance. The question remains, what Allah, Al, La mean? Any Muslim knows? Take you to your additional information. Muslims do not know anything about names. As an example, because Islam is a theft. Islam is a theft. Is a theft of other beliefs. So they stole the name of Allah or Allah from different culture, from different even nation. This is not even an Arabic word. This is why they don't know what it means. If you ask a Muslim, okay, the Quran says Ibrahim. What Ibrahim? They don't know. Isa, what Isa mean? They don't know. Masih, they give you. Do you know that the word Masih, according to some Muslims, they say that's mean because he have a flat feet? The Messiah have a flat feet. So God, he called Allah, suppose the God of Muslim call him the Messiah. Hey, the flat feet guy. They don't know what it means, so they have to come to a solution. What Israel mean? They don't know. What Mikael mean? They don't know. Okay, Jibreel, they don't know. They don't know. For all of Islam is a collection of other beliefs. It is false. It is demonic, it is hypocrite, it is pagan, it's a black stone kissing, it is what it is, collection of other religions. The people, they go to Hajj in the temple of Al-Makkah in Yemen. The Muslim, they created Makkah in the Arabian Peninsula, so nobody will go there. And the Muslims are the pagan themselves. It's not, you know, the Muslims, they say to you, brothers, sisters, the Arab pagans, they will not tell you that the Arab pagan, they are worshipping Allah. This is why the Quran called them mushrikeen. Mushrikeen, what does that mean? It means they worship Allah, but they associate with Allah other God. You see, all of this mushrikeen, look how many verses, mushrikeen. So they confirm that Muslims and the pagan, they worship the same exact God. And then there's a question you ask yourself, and you have to ask yourself. When the Muslim, they say, the polytheist, the polytheist, how those are pagan then? Because they are worshipping Allah at the end of the day. And those polytheists, they believe Allah is the big God, and the rest are just middlemen between him and them. But the Muslims believe in the same thing. What the Muslims, they did, they replaced the three daughters of Allah by Muhammad. Muhammad became the middle person. And then we need to ask ourselves, what made the Arab believe that Allah, he have three daughters? Where this is coming from? Everything have a reason. And then when Muhammad, he came, Muhammad is anti-female person. He don't believe that God should be a female. God should be a male. So he said to them, what? Allah told me, what? For you the male sex, and for him the female? Have you ever heard of a stupid logic? So the God of Islam wanted to prove to the Arab that this is not good. For you, you have sons, and for me, I have daughters? And not only that, he said to them, this is unfair. And here, this is a proof, by the way, that when the Muhammadan, they say to you that the Arab, they used to kill their daughters, they used to humiliate, they used to discriminate women. I mean, look at this garbage. Look at this lie. The Arab, they are worshipping females. They have no problem to worship three daughters of Allah. And by the way, Muhammad himself, he worshipped them. And this is what it's called satanic verses. You can go and read about it. So who is Allah? I encourage all the Muslims to leave comment for us. And I challenge you to find one of them. People, watch carefully. Watch the comment section. Who is the Muhammadan can give us an answer what the word Allah mean? If you say to me the creator, well, this is stupid of you to say. Because the creator is what he do. Allah is a name. A-L, God, Lah. So what the name mean? I'm not asking you what he do. If he said to me he's big, I am not asking you if he's small or tiny or big. If you say to me he knows best, I don't think so. You know, Allah, he did not even know how the baby is created. He thinks it's coming from the sperm became a congealed the blood, and the sperm is coming from the ribs of the women and the backbone of the man. So don't give me answers are funny and stupid. The name, what the word Allah mean? God, lah, we got it. Al mean God. Lah is the name of that God. Who is a Muslim when I tell us? You will find an edict saying to you, Allah is generic word for the word God. That is stupid to say. Even the Muslims themselves don't agree. This is why when you say Shahada, you have to say there's no God but Allah. You don't say there's no God but God. You say no God but Allah. Why? You are naming that God. So don't go there if you are a fool and you have too much diarrhea. So we are waiting for the answers. And let us see if any one of them be my witness. They don't know. Who want to make a challenge? Who want to make a challenge? He think that Muslims have an answer. They will not. They are copy, paste religion from others. Muhammad says so. The Prophet says so. That's it. Why the Prophet says so? Allah knows best. It's like when we asked him the other day in the Islamic website chat, why the Prophet he kissed the black stone? The guy, he said to me, because it is holy. And I said, why it's holy? He said, because the Prophet kissed it. But not a single Muhammadan dare to ask him, okay, but Prophet, why you are kissing the black stone, man? What's wrong with you? Simply, the answer is very simple. This is what the Arab used to do before Islam, and this is what the Arab they do after Islam. Muhammad trying to tempt the Arab to believe in him, says, listen, you go around the Kaaba, I go around the Kaaba. You bow down in front of the Kaaba, I bow down in front of the Kaaba. You kiss the stone, you put your head inside the vagina, I will do that too. You go between a Safa and Al-Marwa, I will do that too. What do you want? Anything. And he started promising everybody to go to heaven. To the point even he promised the Jews and the Christians and the Sabians who worship the stars. Anyone who is a Christian, anyone who is a Jew, anyone who is a Sabian will go to heaven. And later Muhammad, when the Christians and the Jews and the Sabian did not really listen to him, he could not fool any. He decided to kill them all. But in this stage, Muhammad, he says, you just believe in me as a prophet. You are a Jew? No problem, you go to heaven. You are a Christian? Oh, okay. Oh, you are a Sabian, you worship stars? No problem, you go to heaven too. Muhammad, if he met at that time Prophet Zucchini, he will promise him heaven in order to make Prophet Zucchini believe or accept him as a prophet. So this religion, who keep repeating words without even knowing what they are saying, like Tawheed. You ask a Muslim, what do you believe? Tawheed. Do you know what Tawheed means? Unification. How even you use that word to plead? You want to prove to us that you are a monotheist by saying the word Tawheed, you idiot. Anyone who speaks Arabic knows that Tawheed means unification. So if Allah is one, then you are unifying what? And this is why we see in the Quran, in different verse, where Allah he said, if we would like to take a partner, if we like to take a partner, in the chapter of Al-Anbiya, which means the prophets, if you would like to take a partner, which means a wife or a son or etc., by having a wife you will have a son, right? So if we like to take a partner, then we have a choice to take it from ourselves. Excuse me, my voice is not good. I promised yesterday I will not come online, right? I mean, I promised myself to fight it, but I could not when I saw a Muslim making a comment. So I wanted to give them some what they deserve. Had we intended to take a pastime, i.e. a wife or a son, we could surely have taken it from us. How Allah is one, and now he want to have sex with Mr. Us or Mrs. Us. When you ask the Muslims, hey, how you believe in oneness of God, Allah want to take a partner from us. Who's us? And then the Muslim, they start giving you all the recycle collection they have in their dumpster. Oh, Allah here is saying, if you want to take a wife, he will take it from us. Okay, what does that mean? Like, from us. Okay, what does that mean? You know, like, you know, with us, okay, so we asked you before, why Allah keeps saying we? You said Allah, he say we because he's a majestic. Okay, but that's mean that Allah, when he say we, it fit for him more to be more than one, because he himself, he loved to be we. I mean, look at this idiot. The Muslim, they say to us that he is one, yet he keeps saying we. Okay, why you say we? Because it's more suitable for Allah. Okay, so it's more suitable for Allah to fake himself from being I to be we. This is fake. This is a fake we. Is he we or I? Muhammadan. Any of the black stone kissers are here, are willing, you know, feel free to answer. Is Allah a real we or fake we? If he is one, this is a fake we. If the one who makes decisions in the heaven and the earth is not only Allah, that means this is a real we. And then when Allah, Mr. We, or Mr. Bean, he says, I'm going to take a partner from us, so now we have double we. Because Allah, we, which Muslim they say it's majestic, will not work no more, because now Allah will have sex with a partner in order to have a son. And she is a wife. And for sure, if you ask the Muslim what is the gender of Allah, they will be in trouble again. Because Quran is saying it is he, it is he, it is he. Christian Prince, what is the gender of Jesus? Well, Jesus came as a man. Okay, it is he. He. Okay, you're God. Is he? Or she? Or he is he, she? Maybe she, he. Maybe shish kebab. So, the religion of she, shu, Allah knows best, is nothing but a pagan practice, try to fool people with the miracle of the Quran, when the Quran is the most silly, stupid book ever in history. Read my books and laugh. So who's Allah? I will stop here so we will not make it long as I try. Man, this is I accomplished to make it 40 minutes only. That is short. Oh man, that's really good. I broke the record from 5-6 hours broadcasting to 40 minutes. Good. That's wonderful. Amazing, unbelievable. So guys, I want to say thank you. May the Lord bless you. We love the Muslims. We want to save them, pray for them. There are poor people who've been misled, been deceived. And you know, the poor is not the one who don't have money. The poor is the one who is blinded by someone. They call him lah. And even him in his Quran, he says that I am going to blind them. I am going to seal their hearts. I am going to seal their ears. I am going to seal their anything to know the truth. He said that clearly in the Quran in chapter 2, verse number 7. That is the devil. Well, Jesus says, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. So Jesus, he did not say, if you are sick, I will make you sick. He said, if you are sick, I'm coming to save you. Muhammad saying, my God, if you are sick, oh, he will make you more sick. And not only that, Allah in chapter 5 verse 14, he said he will spread hatred and enmity. And he said the same in many verses in the Quran, between the Christians, between the Jews, all over, because he is the devil. If you ask yourself, who is the one who like to spread hatred? The answer is very simple. Even the Quran says, who is the one who spread hatred? Muslim, do you know what the Quran says about those who spread hatred? The same chapter of the devil Muhammad. Chapter 5, verse number 91. It says, shaytan, he only spread hatred and enmity. But in the same chapter, Allah, he says, I spread hatred and enmity. Chapter 5, verse number 64. Like, what the heck? So in verse number 91, he says, shaitan, he spread hatred and enmity. in the same chapter 564, and we have put enmity and hatred among them until the day of resurrection. Do you see it? And then again in the same chapter, verse number 14, chapter 5, verse 14, Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians. So shaitan, Muhammad, Allah, aka Allah, he gave us the answer from the Quran. In verse number 91, the one who spread hatred is shaitan. Verse number 14, the one who spread hatred is Allah. Do you see it? And verse number 64, the one who spread hatred is Allah too. Allah is shaitan. From the Quran. Proven, sealed, served. Thank you all. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, maybe today or tomorrow, 44 minutes, better we stop. God bless you. Pray for the Muslims. Pray for their salvation. Pray that the Lord open their hearts so shaitan, Allah, will not blind them. He is the devil, he is the pimp who promised you a lot of women and sex in heaven. Isn't it obvious that this is the devil? Imagine somebody knock at your door. I'm a prophet, my name is Muhammad. If you believe in me, I will make your penis endless and will never go limp. What kind of a filthy prophet we are talking about? That is a pimp from Playboy station. The Playboy God, the Playboy prophet, the penis God, cannot be God. This is a pure sexual religion. Play with your temptation from the waist and down, from your belly down to your private part. Gold and silver, that is their God. Our God, he says, he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels. What Jesus means, they will be free. You will be free from temptation. You will be free from needs. You will be free from need of food, of sex, of money, of gold and silver. You will be free. With Jesus, we are free. With Muhammad, you are a slave of your testicles. With Jesus, you are free from every need. With Muhammad, you are buried with sex. You became a sex maniac. You became a food maniac. You became a gold maniac. You are addicted and you are in drugs. With Jesus, we are free. With Muhammad, you are dead. I am a Christian and I follow the living God, Jesus the Christ. You are a Muslim, you follow the dead Muhammad. What say you? Thank you. God bless you and see you soon again. This is your brother Christian Prince. If you like to join us on Patreon, feel free, so you can be updated when we go live on air, and always you can get fast notification. God bless. Thank you and see you soon. Take care.